Hey everybody, Rorree here. Welcome to my channel, Totally Rorree International. Those of you who are here for the first time, my name is Rorree. All right, we are going over the four agreements. We're going over these little cards and we're doing one each day just to learn or reinforce little habits that are great to have. I think this is really, really good. And some of it seems a little repetitive, but to me, it's reinforcing the different things that we could be doing or, could be doing to help us have a better experience in this lifetime. So the card for today is from the agreement, don't take anything personally. All right. So the agreements don't take anything personally. And it says, ignore the opinions of others. That's what it says. Ignore the opinions of others. So, yeah, let's see how easy that is to do. I mean, I'm going to tell you, to me, it takes time. It's taking me time, and it's taking me a great deal of emotional mastery. It's taken me a great deal of self work to recognize that when what someone else says or does um, may be spawned by me, but it really isn't my stuff. It's theirs. So just like whatever I say or do towards someone else is my stuff. And it's the way I see things and not necessarily the way they see things. And either way, everything is all good. It really doesn't make a difference. I've always been the one to be like, okay, well, let's just agree to disagree. Um, but now I don't do that in any kind of grudging way. I'm really good with, all right, like I really don't care that much. I am really good with agreeing to disagreeing, so much so that I think some people think that I really am not but I am. I'm just like, okay, I don't really care. So, I don't know, but it feels really good to be in that place because I'm not as offended or hurt by what someone else does anymore. And, when people do things, they don't really do it a lot of times. They're really not trying to hurt you or offend you or make you feel some kind of way, even if somebody might have said something and it came out a little, funky or whatever. Like, really, if you really examine the character of people, did they really mean to do it that way? You know what I mean? um just like for me, I don't, if I say something and you might feel some kind of way. I mean, if you know me well enough to know that it wasn't my intention for you to feel any negative way, because that's not how I roll, So ignoring the opinions of others, if you could start that sooner than later, you will have a better life. I ain't gonna lie, for real. So let's see what this says. All right. Now, but the only thing is you don't want to act like what someone else says doesn't matter, you know, but you do want to make sure that you get your feelings in check and don't allow yourself to be emotionally moved in a downward spiral because of what someone else said or did, especially because it may not have even been the intent to make you feel bad. All right. So, anyway, let's see what this means. Ignore the opinion of others. Whatever people do, feel, think, or say, don't take it personally. Others are going to have their own opinions according to their belief system. So, whatever they think about you is not about you, but it is about them. Okay, it is. And I mean, there's not much more that I need to say about that because we have gone over this one a number of times, not taking things personally and and taking a moment before you dive deep into what somebody said and getting all bent out of shape about something. Take a moment before you get into that. Take a moment before you allow yourself to go below the bar, or the way my mom used to say, go into low the bar. You know, like take a minute before you go there and get all bent out of shape, because half the time you getting bent out of shape is like a waste of energy, and you're just taking yourself down for no reason, and possibly taking somebody else's energy down too. You know what I mean? They say sometimes misery loves company, and if you know that sometimes a person is miserable and they want to have some company, so they want to give you some type of uppercuts to bring you down there with them, then you just need to be aware of what you're dealing with and not allow yourself to go there with them. Let them be there by themselves, because that's about their journey, not yours, you know? So let's see, which oracle card are we going to use today? I'll just do the next one that came out, which was Bone Collector. So this looks like an ancestor card. It looks like connecting with your ancestors and listening to your ancestors. That's what this card looks like. But let's see what it means. Let's see what it means. And it's the number one card. How about that? All right. So let's see. All right. Let's see. Number one. Where's number one? Good grief, Charlie Brown. Oh, golly. It was a whole lot before they got to the number one. All right. All right. You are whole and have everything you need within. All right. I feel that. Ashe. I'm gonna claim that one for myself. All right. So let's read it. When the bone collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectation. I'm sorry about that. Okay, I'm saying it again. Okay, when the bone collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Okay, so to me, that's really like, really, are you, like, this goes along with ignoring other people's opinions and what I was saying, because this, what the opinions and stuff like that may come from their circumstances, their sunglasses that they wear, so anyway, so what is it, see, make sure you're fully present and not reacting or responding out of expectations or past conditioning. Okay. Whenever we're wounded, especially when you're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation similar to the original event. And like, you get triggered, right? Okay. What we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by our perception of limitation. Wow, I feel like I was listening. This is okay. I'm sorry, but this is ringing a bell. Something that I was listening to yesterday about the limitations, and I can't remember what I was listening to. But if it's like you have an event, and then, or maybe it was something I was saying, but you have an event and then it creates this perception, and and that becomes a belief of yours, and so you're believing in this perception, and it might not even be right, but then it will steer how you respond or react to something. I feel like I was talking to a friend of mine, and what were we talking about? Because it feels just like this. We were talking about, oh my God, I can't remember. But anyway, it'll come to me. But anyway, I'm going to keep reading. Um, what we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by the perception of limitation. That's what we were talking about. I was talking about getting massages, and I was saying that I don't get massages because back in the day I would get a massage and the person was like putting all their energy into me, and then I would get up from the massage and feel all this person's negative energy. I would feel all their stuff, and I would be like, oh my God, like, and I was like feeling everything. So like when I remember this girl, I used to go to this female masseuse and she would be massaging me and it would feel great in the moment. But I didn't realize that she was like transferring stuff to me, whatever she was going through, and I then was left with it. And I was like, well, damn, if I'm gonna need a healing after a massage, I don't want to get no massage no more. And then one of my Reiki masters that I used to go to, well, I still go to him. He's also an astrologer. He was saying that it might not be a good idea because of the way I am to get massages. So I let that be my staple. You know what I mean? So for years, I don't go get massages, professional massages. And so my friend was telling me, he said, well, I get massages. And when I get a massage, um, I set the energy, and even the masseuse feels good after giving me a massage. And I was like, you know, I've learned so much since I made that decision over 10 years ago. I have learned so much. I've grown so much. I've learned so much about how to protect myself and everything. I've grown so much in my gifts and abilities, but I decided to be stuck on those situations that happened back then, because it was more than one person that I would get a massage and there'd be a disastrous situation afterwards. So I decided back then, because of A and B, it was equaling C to me, and C was like, I ain't getting no massages no more from regular masseuse. And I was like, wow, I actually created a program for myself and I've stuck with that for years, and it probably isn't even so anymore. How about that? So I'm going to give me a massage and I'm going to set myself to be highly vibrational and to even heal the masseuse. I'm going to do that. Okay. And I'm not going to be affected by anybody else's energy. All right. So that's what that reminded me of. Okay. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unloved or expect to be criticized. The bone collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe wait a minute, she has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack, and the bone collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wound of the past need not define you. The wound of the past need not define you. Wow, that was really good. I like that one. And I mean, so many things were coming to me. This same particular friend, he was he was saying some other things to me in a conversation we had recently, and it's just reminding me of different things in here, like we all can create what it is that we desire to create. And we know this, but like, do we live it? Do we walk in that? Do we know it with absolute certainty, and then we just go for it because we know with absolute certainty that we can create whatever it is that we desire, and we can have no doubt. We can have absolute certainty that it's going to manifest. So anyway, I like this bone collector card, and this is what it looks like, because I think I forgot to show it to you. All right. All right. That's it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe. Definitely share if you think any of this information or this whole Four Agreements series would benefit somebody else. Definitely have them tune in. If you're a female and you want to, raise your vibration and get with a community of women that are also living a higher life, definitely come to www.roseslavender and sage.com. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Ashe.